Good afternoon, YouTube. JT, Serenity Farms prepping here with some election fraud, corruption, and pandemic lockdown updates. Okay, first off, you must realize by now that all the fake hysteria and panic and lockdowns that are happening again serve one purpose right now. Thanksgiving's coming. Families get together. People are traveling. People are visiting. They don't want us talking. The more we get together, the more we spread the word, the worse it gets for the Democrats. They need to do everything they possibly can to keep us all locked down, so they can spread misinformation while we can't spread the proper information. And make no mistake, if we get totally locked down and refuse to 1776 in defiance of this unconstitutional edict, we will never come out of it again. Now, following this fake pandemic lockdown second wave scam, Sidney Powell was cut loose from the Trump team, as the fake news has made sure we all know. Giuliani has told us that Sidney is working on the overall Dominion voting, Smartmatic, Seidel, corruption, treason, payoff, kickback scam that would be a nuclear bomb. Giuliani and his team are working on the fraudulent ballots, the dumped ballots, the thrown away ballots, the mail-in massive pallets of ballots, the illegal actions of poll station workers, the intimidations, the illegal and unconstitutional decisions by each of these states' lawmakers, disregarding their own state's rules, making new rules that they have no legal authority to implement. So every time you see the fake news tell us that the Trump team has lost another battle in a certain court by a Obama-appointed judge or Supreme Court, that very likely isn't even a motion that was filed by the Trump team. There are plenty of other people, individual citizens like you and I, poll workers, that have all filed their own lawsuits based on all the wrongdoings they witnessed or in some cases participated in. And still the judges are throwing those out. But many of these cases that you're hearing the fake news say was a Trump loss was not even submitted by the Trump team. But these steps of going to local judges, state Supreme Courts, have to be done before we can get to the Supreme Court. Now, you may have heard Judge Roberts, the liberal, has appointed the 4 conservative judges to 4 of these key states where lawsuits are being filed. Samuel Alito has been assigned to Pennsylvania. I hope a lot of you saw the YouTube speech he made about a week ago telling us all what dire straits we're in if we allow all these unconstitutional edicts to continue happening. I'm very happy that Pennsylvania is under his jurisdiction. And then you have Judge Barrett, and Judge Thomas, and sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the we got Alito, we got Thomas, we got Barrett, and we got Kavanaugh. Those 4 judges have been assigned to the 4 key regions that will fall under them swing states. Okay, so Sidney Powell is working by herself. Now, after that Tucker snafu, she told us she had offered up a person willing to go on Tucker. That man was Patrick Byrne, a computer genius, techno guy, formerly of Overstock.com. He had hired many legitimate computer hackers and legitimate computer expert techie guys to bioengineer, reverse engineer the Dominion voting system fraud. Work from where we are all the way back. And they dissected that like that frog in grade school. Every aspect of it has been meticulously scanned, and they have a wonderful list of everything that was going on. All the cheating, the fraud, how they manipulated the system, how other countries can manipulate it. I don't know where all that ends, but that man has all that. And that's why Sidney Powell is making the statements that she does. By reverse engineering the entire Dominion voting system, they know where each instance of fraud, corruption, cheating happened. They know where it went. They know the time it went there. They know the time it arrived where it went, and they know who got it or who was manipulating the system. He made a statement that someone in a foreign country could hack the Dominion voting system from the hacker that did it here and change votes himself. Now, let's remember, the Dominion voting system was specifically designed so that it could be hacked. The owners refused to allow hackers to attempt to hack into the system because it would have exposed how easy it was and that it was set up to intentionally be hacked. There's no glitches with the system. There's no irregularities going on. Everything was planned, and the vid was all part of the plan. So, make sure you go party with family on Thanksgiving. Do not sit down for these piece of crap socialist dictator wannabes that are telling you what you can do in your own damn house. And let's pray to God that the Trump team and Sidney Powell's team get their shit together, get it to the right people, and we get this rectified and get President Trump back in for 4 years. Because if we don't, we're done. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.